All righty, how's everybody? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. You went to work today?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
How did I know that?
Yeah, there are some things that I have to do, but.
Because you look like a teenager.
Well, thank you.
Okay. Next council is going to be 10 minutes, John. I haven't had breakfast, okay?
Not a problem.
I told
So let me try to.
McConnell.
I'm ready whenever you want.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We're going to call the Town of Magnolia Park Special Town Council meeting of November 5th, 2021 into session. Roll call, please.
Mayor Alberry.
Here.
Councilmember Green.
Here.
Councilmember McConnell.
Here.
And Councilmember Smith.
Here. Thank you so much. Of course, this is a special call meeting. We're going to go now. Of course, we have our agenda before us. But before we do, we'll see if there's anything as it relates to the meeting from administration before we attend to it.
Mr. Mayor, just a little bit of background, and we really appreciate everyone coming on short notice. We realize how short of a notice it was, but this was unavoidable and very important. These addendums or resolutions are the numbers 3 and 4 are coming at the request of the county. You've approved both of those agreements previously. The county wanted both of those by resolution, so that's part of that. And then the clerk can give you some background on number 2.
So on number 2, that's the agreement that you just approved, I believe on October 19th, possibly October 5th, I think I put it in there, from the SOE's office. Because of the Omari Hardy situation with the State House of Representatives, the governor has added the election date for March. So the county needed to do an addendum. There wasn't enough time between the executive order and them getting it to us. We told them that we would place it on the special town council meeting agenda to hurry up and put the date on there because you've already approved the polling location. If you look at the backup for the executive order, you can see the Wendy supported Lincoln Supervisor of Elections. We just approved that in October. He added the March 8th date on there because Omari Hardy, I believe, resigned his seat and ran for the Alison Hastings, Congressman Hastings' old seat. Now they have to add that election to this, and it has to be done by executive order of the governor. So we're just adding an addendum. Many will do that, but we will officially take action this morning approving the addendum with the date so that they can get it back today.
And Mr. Mayor, we're happy to give a little bit more background on numbers 3 and 4 at your pleasure.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much. We appreciate the explanation as well as the information before us. Are there any questions or comments on the part of council as it relates to the proposed documents before us? Okay. If not, then we have, of course, on our agenda item number 2, and this is a request for the approval of an addendum to an existing polling location agreement between the Town of Magnolia Park and the Palm Beach County Supervisor of Elections. Excuse me, to add dates, additional dates in accordance with Executive Order 21224. And we have that before us. What is your pleasure as it relates to the proposed order, executive order? Is there a motion?
So moved.
It has been moved that we approve the request to add additional dates in accordance with the order 21224. Is there a second?
Second to the order number 21-224.
Okay, has been properly moved and seconded. Are there any questions on the motion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Councilmember Green.
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell.
Yes.
Councilmember Smith.
Yes.
And Mayor Alberry.
Yes.
Approved unanimously.
Thank you so much. Our next item is item 3, and this is resolution number 2021-15. And as given information provided, this is something that we've approved previously. Let's see if there's any other information as it relates to this resolution. Okay.
Mr. Mayor, this simply put, at your October 19th meeting, you approved an agreement with the county for CDBG funding for code enforcement services. we combined 2 fiscal years into one, and that was approved at your October 19th meeting. As stated, the county requests that this be approved by resolution, and that's what's in front of you today.
Thank you so much.
Backup is complete where you approve the agreement.
Thank you so much. We do have the resolution before us as well as the backup documents. Or are there any questions or comments on behalf of council? Council, any questions or comments? Okay. Thank you so much. And you have read it by resolution. You have seen it. If there's no questions or comments, motion, please.
Motion to order number 21. Excuse me. Motion to resolution 2021-115.
Second.
Motion has been made to approve resolution 2021-15 and properly seconded. Are there any questions on the motion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Green?
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell?
Yes.
Councilmember Smith?
Yes.
And Mayor Longfellow?
Yes.
It passes unanimously.
Thank you so much. And our last item is item 4. This is resolution number 2021-16, approving authorization and agreement. Again.
Mr. Mayor, same thing for a different subject. Resolution number 2021-16. Again, this is an agreement that you've approved a couple of times with the county, CDBG, this is for the Eddie Green Park funding, the $54,000 that you've recently agreed to. And again, the county wants this in the form of a resolution, so that's what is in front of you today. And of course, staff recommends that approval.
Thank you so much for the information on the proposed resolution. Are there any questions or comments?
Yes.
Okay,
My
Councilman Smith.
question is, we've had multiple discussions, and we have it before in front of us. On this amount of 54,939, what is the area this amount of 54,939 going to cover in the Eddie Green Park? What's the projected projects or improvement that will be done with this money?
So Councilman Smith, what this amount of money will cover basically is a new playground apparatus, swing set, some new park benches, a few picnic tables, and a few trash receptacles. That's it. Water fountains, benches, picnic tables, receptacles, and the majority of it, which I'm going to guess to be 30,000 or more, is going to be for playground equipment.
Okay, my next question then, since you broke down the specifics of the cover, I noticed in your presentation they mentioned parking, you didn't mention the restroom. Will we be working on something later to cover parking, additional parking, and possibly the restroom improvements? Because you talked about receptacles and swing sets.
Just before the response, let the record reflect that Vice Mayor Johnson has joined the dais. Ken?
Yes, sir. So we really haven't talked much so far about the restrooms, the parking. We touched on that a little bit at the last meeting, I believe it was. So that's definitely going to be a recommendation from staff. Everything else is certainly at council's pleasure.
And I left one thing most critical, lighting as well. So that's it.
And I just want to state for the record that what we're talking about here now, none of that's covered in the $54,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Any other questions as it relates to Resolution 2021-16? Hearing none. Motion, please.
Motion that we approve resolution 20-21-17, which is authorizing agreement between the town of Eddie Park, Palm Beach County, CDBG.
Okay. Motion has been made. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion has been made and properly second to approve resolution number 2021-16, approving and authorizing an agreement between the town of Eddie Park and Palm Beach County, CDBG. Any questions on the motion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Green?
Yes.
Councilmember McConnell?
Yes.
Councilmember Smith?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Johnson? And Mayor Longfellow?
Yes.
It passes
Thank you so much. Seeing that those were the only items for the agenda, okay.
Just wanted to thank everyone again for coming on short notice, but that's all that we have.
Thank you so much. Seeing that those were the only items for the agenda, motion for adjournment
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
has been properly moved in second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. It is carried. Okay. Alrighty. And I know that we're done, but just before we do, I had just a quick observation, and this is not for a vote or anything else, so don't feel obligated to respond. One of the things, and when we were going through our budget, and I just failed to bring it up,